And I wanted to send a hello to my brother, his wife, and his kids and his grandkids down in Florida. I won't tell you their names, but they know who they are. Hi, I miss you guys. I'm having fun out here. Pretty soon I'll be off to California. So wish me luck. That's all for now. Bye. And so here's my latest setup. This is day 3, I think, of camping out here in the desert. It's a beautiful place. I'm loving it. I've got the van almost worked out. There's nobody here in this immediate area. Up the hill there looks like a few people. But around here, 0. Except for me, that is. Okay, I just wanted to give a quick overview. I'll spend a few more days out here, I guess. I'm not limited by anything. There's my Starlink satellite dish sitting there. I get real good reception out here in the middle of the desert, boondocking. I'm gonna maybe put up a video. I don't really have much content. It's hard to come up with original content until I move on to different areas. It'll be a while yet. I don't think I'll be heading to California until the middle of May is the plan. So, this is practice. That's all for now. Good morning. Kettle. This is how I do it. I've made some alterations to it. See, it all still fits in the carry bag. And normally you don't have to be this careful taking it down, but I don't want it to scatter all around. Normally I just dump it out on the ground. But I want to show you that it has some alterations to it. I'll just leave it like that for now. The first alteration is this plug. I saw it on the internet. A fellow who came up with putting a plug in it. You unscrew that and pull it out. And I carry water in it. It has, I forget the size of this one. I'll put this in the link. If I post this video, I'll put the info there. So I bring it out full of water. To me, that makes sense. To other people, it won't make sense because it is kind of heavy. But I feel that the water is the most important thing. So I'm going to bring water. And if I didn't put it in here, I'd have to put it in another bottle somewhere and carry that. So this just saves me that effort. The next thing I did was cut down this handle. It had a larger square piece that's made it set out farther. This way it hugs closer to the base and you can still lift it and maneuver it. And as you can see, I've put things down the top of it. This is a handle for the pots and pans. Also in here is the other plug, the whistle blowing plug. This will plug in there. When you boil it, it whistles, tells you when it's done. That's the outside. Now I also have put this extra base in here. I'll get to that. So now I'm going to lift it out of here and show you that things can sit on the inside. This is a container of fire starter. It's bits of paper soaked in lighter fluid for getting it started, and I keep that in there. And then I can take out this base unit that I made. I found a coffee can container that had one of those lids that you can peel off. You can peel it back, and it leaves this ridge here, this rim around there. And I cut it in half. I cut the can in half, or a little bit, maybe a third, and then put a hole on the side, and that sets on the ground and becomes much more stable than this. This is the normal base, and it's expected to just sit on the ground like that with this on top of it. And if you don't have a perfectly flat spot for this to sit on, that is very unstable, and that always scared me, so I never wanted to use it like that. So I take the base and I put it down on that, and it hooks onto that rim. It's a perfect fit for that. I got lucky there. And this whole thing then is much more stable on the ground. The rocks underneath don't affect it, and you turn this outer hole to match the inner holes of the base. The air holes line up. You want to have those lined up. So that's how you set that up. Plus, also, what comes tucked inside of this, as you saw when I was unpacking it, that sets up in there. And this is more of your cooking kit. This is part that they call a hobo stove. This contains a pan, a frying pan, that you use with this as a handle. And now these are not very useful. The stainless steel, this is the stainless steel version. It's heavy, and for cooking on the fire, it's practically useless. But then also this comes, what was in there was a cup, and it has, like here I keep a expandable bellows to keep the fire going. Coffee, I was looking for that. And tea bags and matches, a lighter. This is a lighter. It's not really a bullet. And a little mouth guard, lip guard, that really works well. You'd think that would leak, but it doesn't. When you drink, oh, it's perfect. And that, like I said, that stainless steel conducts heat, and it burns everything right where that flame would touch. It automatically burns. It's very difficult to cook anything in that. So I would start my coffee. Of course, this would be, I'm not going to do it this way now. I'd pour my hot water. This would be hot, pour it in there and make my coffee or breakfast or whatever. But I'll do that at another time. That's all for now. I think I showed everything I want to show. Oh, Except for this. This is the hobo stove. It just sits on top of there instead of that. You could do that, but I don't know why you would. You'd do it like this, and you'd put your frying pan on top of that and cook on top of this. And I'll get to that at some point and show you that. That's all for now. Good morning. It's 8:17. Saturday, March 22, 2025. And it's the morning of my first day. Slept here last night, got set up late yesterday afternoon. Had a little bit of a sleepless night. It takes a while to get used to sleeping out in this. And it doesn't matter. It's not as if I have to do anything today. Just be here and live. Had breakfast. Huh. I forgot stuff. I have everything I need. I have concentrated on that aspect of it, and I've done really well. But now I need to get organized. I don't know what I have from minute to minute, and I forget one thing or another. I need to put things in boxes, categorize them. Like I didn't bring anything to cook with. I really don't have much, but I could have brought a skillet. I didn't. Don't have a butcher knife or anyway, I didn't bring my coffee AeroPress, drinking cowboy coffee. It's okay so far until you hit the dregs. So my kitchen is incomplete. So the plan for today is to sort out the food I bought yesterday. Break it down into smaller packages and freeze the bulk of it. The hamburger and the chicken. I bought hot dogs. I don't need to freeze those. I'll just keep those in the cooler. I didn't buy. What the hell did I buy that cost $160 worth of groceries? And I don't think it would last me a week. I know it wouldn't. Just those groceries alone would not. It'd probably last just a week. And the thing that would stretch it is all the other dried, freeze-dried and canned food that I have. I've got those in boxes, plastic boxes, storage boxes. But I need to continue that method for other items. I didn't bring a jacket or a sweatshirt. I didn't bring my sandals, so I have to put on my boots just to step outside to take a leak at night. Yeah, I like that. Just still not organized. Still not awake yet. Yeah, I was up at 1 o'clock last night. I don't know when I finally fell asleep. I woke up at 1 o'clock. Yeah, I was asleep and woke up. Turned on the heater. Had to turn it off after a while. I was worried about not having the exhaust pipe connected. I kept imagining it falling off and starting a fire and burning the place down. So I'm going to find my clamp that exhaust pipe on there. The battery was down to like 56%. I still was able to boil water and toast some bread, and right away, as soon as it got a little bit of sun, it went up to 91%. But that's just the state of charge is just some loose information. You really can't go by that. Once it gets up to boost 100% and then it goes into boost, then you know you've got 100%. Other than that, you really can't go very much on the specific number. The 56% I knew, yeah, it's down there. I know it's a lot lower than 80%. And it's still a good indication that, yeah, you need to charge. Oh, what else is going on? I don't know nothing yet. Now is when I start thinking, yeah, I need satellite radio, and I need a dictaphone, and I need a this, that, and the other thing. I think I will. I'm doing good with